At its core, Absolution is about rediscovery of love, of trust, and of the ability to embrace emotions when trauma collides with desire. The novel follows Mace, a man whose life has always been defined by discipline, ambition, and the refusal to show weakness. Mace thrives on control, but beneath his confident exterior lies vulnerability and longing. His world is shaken when he encounters someone who challenges everything he thought he knew about himself. Enter Jonah, fiery, stubborn, and determined to live authentically. Jonah is bold, unafraid to speak his mind, and thrives on risk. Unlike Mace, he has no interest in hiding who he is. But when their paths collide in the charged atmosphere of danger, protection, and forbidden attraction, sparks fly, not just protective ones, but the kind that ignite transformation. Their relationship begins with tension, fueled by Mace's reluctance to risk exposure and Jonah's determination to break through his walls. Mace is drawn to Jonah's energy, while Jonah is captivated by Mace's quiet strength. What begins as mistrust slowly transforms into trust, intimacy, and passion. As their bond deepens, Mace struggles with fear of rejection, fear of scandal, fear of losing himself in the shadow of vulnerability. Jonah, despite his own insecurities, pushes Mace to embrace authenticity. Their chemistry is undeniable, making every interaction charged with vulnerability and desire. Sloane Kennedy's writing is sharp, emotional, and deeply engaging. She blends grit with tenderness, creating a romance that feels both entertaining and transformative. The chemistry between Mace and Jonah is electric, making their connection feel authentic and satisfying. Thematically, Absolution explores romantic suspense trope, the tension between danger and intimacy, identity and vulnerability. Mace's journey reflects the courage required to embrace intimacy despite fear, love and risk. Jonah's arc underscores the beauty of risking vulnerability in unconventional circumstances. Community and belonging. The Protector's world adds grit and depth, reinforcing themes of loyalty and resilience. The climax is both emotional and triumphant, as Mace must decide whether his connection with Jonah and his own truth is worth the risk of vulnerability and rejection. The resolution affirms the novel's central message that sometimes the fiercest battles lead to the most authentic love stories, even when they begin in the shadow of trauma. By the end, Absolution is more than a romantic suspense novel. It is a meditation on courage, authenticity, and the beauty of finding someone who sees you for who you truly are. It begins the Protector series with passion, grit, and emotional resonance, leaving listeners eager for the next installment.